Let's get into it. Okay, we are back with our next session of Craftlocked. And I played it a little bit off stream, and I'm going to show you what I did, because I just stayed in this one spot. So I basically stayed here, and I shot these Moa birds. And I basically watched a Suratube on the other channel, or on the other monitor, watching, YouTube videos and stuff like that. And, hi, okay, yes, hello. And I basically just killed these birds for a while. And when I say for a while, I mean they sometimes drop a talon, which is a gray item, and I currently have 154 of them. So I sat here kind of lazily farming these Moa birds for probably 200 or 300 of these birds, okay? The cat literally spoke to you? Yeah, Chip has a lot to say. This is Chip. He's doing his thing. Here, hang on a second. What's up? He does this from time to time. And there we go. He's done. Okay. Alright, so why was I sitting here shooting Moas for such a long time? The reason is the poultry meat. They would, on occasion, drop a poultry meat. And the poultry meat, because it is involved in a legendary, it sells for between 30 and 40 silver. And so I have been just killing these, and then I rarely get a poultry meat, and then I sell it. I also would get some claws and stuff too. Now, my life savings before I started, well, is currently 23 silver, okay? From selling poultry meat, I have gotten myself up to 10 gold and 97 silver in the delivery box. And just to show, where it's sold. There we go. The poultry meat. So, yeah, I just sat here basically lazily farming these Moa birds, and anytime poultry meat would drop, I would sell it on the TP, and 30 to 40 silver. And so now, our little hero here has gone from 20 silver to close to 10 gold to work with, which is very, very helpful. Certainly don't recommend doing this, but if you're low level on a new account or something, it's an option. So, all of that said, we also just leveled up. Actually, I think we got 2 levels up there. We got a crafting bag, that's awesome. And we got our first of each of those annoying resources. So we're level 79 now. So we got 78 and 79 shooting birds. Okay. So, all that is done. And my next step is I'm supposed to meet the Preceptors at the Agora in Lion's Arch. Okay. So we're gonna go to Lion's Arch, and we will hit up the trading post to pick up that gold from the meat, and then we will head south. And Viper just filled my entire chat window. What is this? @Muck, I have a question. Which one of these 3 things is smarter to do? I'm hesitating between making complete legendary armor set, but I need to make a completely new armor set, and I need to have all the gear, but I don't have the patience for it, just so you know. It's better to try to get the Wizard's Vault, Wizard Ascended armor chest. I already have 1 legendary armor piece, so I could just swap that out. Gear. Swap that out, gear. But I don't have the patience for that. You have the patience to type this freaking essay. You know it's better to try to get the Wizard's Vault Wizard Ascended armor chest. I already have 1 legendary armor piece. Did you just copy paste this? So I could just swap that for Giver Gear and then wait until Winter's Day to make the last part. Or would you suggest farming for the complete legendary? Well, it doesn't matter what I suggest because you don't have the patience for that. I mean, you know you better than I know you, so if you don't have the patience for that, then it doesn't matter what I think. Hold on, I'm gonna use the secret jump pads. So, I mean, yeah, do I suggest, like, getting legendary gear? Sure. It's a very long-term goal, but yeah. But if you are... if you feel like that's just too daunting, you certainly don't have to. Mug, is BL4 finish? Yes. Yeah, when I liked BL4. However, two things. Thing one, I would get like maybe 150 viewers when I played BL4. So you guys basically told me with your monitors that you weren't really into it. Number two with BL4 is that it was buggy and it would crash and I would have to redo areas. I think maybe 13 or 14 times over the course of our 20 or 30 hour playthrough, we had to redo areas because of crashes, and that was getting really old. Reinforce armor, just to refresh it. It's a 12-hour buff. Sell junk. Alright, check my gathering tools. Okay, that's fine. And basic salvage kit, a journeyman's. Okay. Alright, what's your opinion on the best weapon combo for Gale Force Ranger? You mean Gale Shot? Gale Force. I haven't heard that one.
Hi Muck. How dare you betray me? You promised to make an Adelt Guardian, but I still get squashed by a Holosmith. What's going on with that? Anyway, best of luck to you.
Holosmiths are engineers. Jesse, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, ANET did dealt Guardian. They did dealt them. They dealt them everywhere. And Holosmiths are unrelated to the discussion. Thanks for the sub. Let's see. Yeah, so Borderlands 4, because of the viewership and the crashes, I basically just finished the main quest line. And then, we didn't finish. There was like probably another 50 hours of side content that we didn't finish. Okay, so let's take a looky here. We've got a level 45 weapon, level 75 armor. Alright, can we get our weapons to... So if we can get 3 more points in Huntsman, we can get our weapons up another 5 levels. So, let's see what we got here. We made Hardy, Honed, and Strong. Haven't made Rejuvenating. That's totems. Let's see. Longbow, pistol. Yeah. Okay. So, we're gonna get 8 of these. And do I have seasoned wood? I have a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna need 3 of these. And then the wood. And then we're gonna combine that with some other stuff. Do I have steel? I have a bit of steel. And seasoned wood. We need a bit more. Alright, let's just say 100. We'll just spend a gold on that. Okay. We are arming ourselves to the power of chicken meat. I wanted to say firebrand, but words are hard. Yeah, I figured you meant some kind of guardian. Hey, Market Chat. Hi, Julio. Julio? Discoveries help a lot leveling crafting. That's literally how I've been leveling crafting entirely, Julio. I have been, you'll see. I'm literally doing that right now. But yes, you are correct. I prefer they built the stat buff from those stupid anvils and everyone's base stats that's said I need to click one every 12 hours. Smart people always have it on. It's basically permanent for most people, I would think. Agree, disagree. There is a type of satisfaction to doing some minor things to, like, maintain your strength. It used to be that this game had repair bills, and those anvils were used to repair your armor and weapons. Then they got rid of repair bills and just made the anvils give you a buff. So, certainly better than how it used to be. Alright, 3 of these. And... let's see.
Reaching 80 with crafting only? Doable. I also tried reaching 80 with fishing only. Sanity still not returned to me, D.
Alright, we've already done Rejuvenating Pistol. No, I'm not leveling to 80 by crafting. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Okay, so we could do Torch, Short bow. What about warhorn? Alright, torch, short bow, warhorn. Let's do that. So, steel mouthpiece. Steel horn. Torch head. Torch handle. Also, who is that? Tuna Bandit, thank you. Appreciate that. Had I already done rejuvenating torch? Crap. Alright. Short bow stave. Where's the string? Coarse string. Yay! 200. Okay, the torch thing doesn't matter. Alright. I see everyone use Skimmer, but if I don't have the latest expansion, is it better for open world usage than the Warclaw? Probably not. The latest expansion masteries are what make the Skimmer, like, a lot better. Now, I think even if you don't have the latest expansion, Skimmer is best for if you're going over water, or if you've done the old quest, you can use it underwater. So, it still has uses, but I think you would need Visions of Eternity for it to be best for on land. Hitting the crafting gym to prepare for Claw Island? No, we already did... Well, we already did Claw Island Part 1. This is just the next thing. So, we've got level 75 gear. We've got a level 45 for our primary weapons, a longbow and a harpoon gun. Backpack is 60. Jewelry is mostly 35. So, let's see. New inscriptions. What do we got here? Precision and power. Vitality, toughness. Steel-plated dowel. Alright, let's do this. Okay, let's make 2 of these. Can I get 16 scales? Oh my god, that's a golden... Ah! 1.3 gold. Glad we hunted those chickens. Okay. Can you updraft on a skimmer? Yes. With the new masteries, you can. All right. Okay.
Hey, look, it's the tree.
Longbow stave.
How are you today?
Hi, Archer. Coarse string. Harpoon. Rifle stock. Alright, there's a level... Wait. What? I used the... I used the wrong one. I used the wrong inscription that was in my bag. Okay, that's okay. I can fix this. Wow, that is a big jump. That's 80 base damage higher? That's a big jump. Alright, so harpoon gun level 50 now. And, okay, let's try this again. Longbow stave. Coarse string. Discovery. Hardy seasoned wood longbow. Okay, so if I go to the longbow here, and why is it comparing it to the other one? 362, 437. Alright, there's that. Okay. Close that out. Alright, is it safe to salvage all these? I think so. So we've gained 5 item levels on our bow and our harpoon gun. So salvage all of that. Okay. Seasoned torch handle. Chickens will die faster. I actually don't know if they will. Because our bear does like 10 times our damage. Because we're wearing all tanky gear. Alright, so I should do something... That torch thing. Let's see,
I'm listening.
Okay, I could do a hunter's one. So I guess I've got a decent amount of claws because of the chickens. So we can do that. Alright, do this just to get the torch materials out of my bag. Okay. There's that. Alright. Okay, so... Got level 35 jewelry. Can we make anything better than level 35 jewelry? That's our lowest level thing. With our sister's help. Let's take a look. Mike, are you allowed to farm silver waste? I'm allowed to farm anything I want. Okay. She's got her bags like full. Oh, that's right. She still has the raptor trial. Yay! I am speed. Yeah, if I wanted to do that, I could do that. I think silver waste is accessible from a free-to-play account. Alright, what all we got here? 1 gold ingot. Out of curiosity, how much is gold ore? Half a copper each. Not that bad.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Tub Girl Fondue.
That is a weird name. Thank you! Okay. Can I... Could do amethyst lump. Do I need to filigree more stuff? Is that the issue? Got a little bit of silver. Or is it nuggets? The jewel... Jewel crafting and cooking are so much more of a pain in the butt than huntsman and leatherworking. Okay, no, I don't have anything for filigree here. Alright, so... There's candy corn jewelry later? Great. Hey there, is there any sales for the Living Worlds? I want to do all the quests in order, I don't want to miss the lore. What's up, Caesar? That is honestly my preferred way of doing it as well. Not any sales for Living Worlds now, but with Thanksgiving coming up, I would bet that on Black Friday there's going to be some if you want to wait that long. Is that the Blish Hub mod that displays the area title? That is Regions of Tyria, which is part of Blish Hub, yes. Exclamation ROT will pull up a guide to it if you want it. Gaijin says, is completing all achievements in the Season of the Dragons an achievement itself? I only have defeat 12 cache keepers in Drizzlewood Coast left, but my progress is 22 out of 24, and I'm scared I won't get the amulet. Hang on. So Season of the Dragon, okay, I Return to Dragonstorm is one of the steps. So there's 24, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is Siren's Landing. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 at Eye of the North. 1, 2, 3. All right, so yeah, there's 23 on the list. I think after you've done everything here, it pops up a step that says talk to Timey. And then I think that's the last one. I think that's the last thing. I'm on my free-to-play account, otherwise I could show you, but you know. Okay. So, if I do this, that's required level 150. Alright. And that's an amethyst lump. So I got a lot of stuff here that requires 175 skill. Alright. Okay, there's that. That is an item level 40 thing. So what other lumps can we do besides amethyst? So carnelian lump. Don't have enough of that. Gold doubloons. Lapis lump is 35. Peridot lump. Have I already done that? I think I might have already done that one. Spinal lump. Sunstone lump. Okay. And then setting. Hey? Sunstone lump is the only one that I can currently get skill with. That takes us to 173. Okay. So I might have to make a few duplicates. Alright. So... Wait. I was making the wrong thing there. Alright. Let's get like 100 more gold ore. And see what we can do with that.
My brother once threw a rock at the golem that patrols our street.
There. Alright, there's 100 gold ore. Let's bring this back. Mug, have you ever tried out longbow on Untamed? The ambush is really cool. I think the coolest ambush might be the axe one. It just throws a fan of axes and it hits the 5 nearest targets in, you know, any direction. You know, I'm wondering... I got like a skill up from that. Let's see. Alright, gold setting. Gold hook. Out of amber pebbles. Okay. Amethyst lump. Okay, I can make an amethyst lump. What? Oh, my bags are full. No! Oh my god, so close. There, 175. Okay. Alright, so now we can do gold filigree. What all... Let's see. There's 4 things I can do with that. Alright, so let's make 3 more filigrees. Okay, and then slam these together. Gilded Carnelian Jewel Master. Gilded Lapis Jewel Master. Gilded Peridot Jewel Master. Gilded Spinel Jewel Master. And now we're now 10 points away from the next tier. Okay. And we can now do gold setting plus gold hook plus this stuff. So I've already got another setting, so need another hook, and then 2 more hooks and 2 more settings. Let's see. Is the Gwendel Circle collection still bugged? I've tried it multiple times since release, but can't interact with them, and at times they just disappear completely. Gwendel Circle? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what Gwendel Circle is. Crap, bags are full. See. Wait, I can't salvage those? What? I'm so confused. Weird. Okay. Alright. Merchant guy. Let me see. So that's level 20, sell that. And that's level 20, sell that. Really weird that I can't salvage those. Okay. For the circle... Okay, Rexy says for the circle collection, run back and forth between the item and the circle a couple of times. That seems to reset the item. Let's see, I'm not complaining at all, but it just dawned on me that more people would rather watch you slide between crafting menus and windows than play an action game like Borderlands 4. I mean... I'm both honored and insulted at the same time. I don't know how to... I'll try to take that as being honored. I enjoyed BL4 when it wasn't crashing. But yeah, it was not very well optimized. That's for sure. Okay, what was I doing? You made me laugh and I forgot. Alright, gold setting, hook. Alright, these 3. Alright, where... space is going to be a problem. Alright, bank. Do I have bigger bags in the bank? I just realized. Hang on a second. 8 slot... Yeah, I do have bigger bags in the bank. Alright, so... Let's do this. Level 45. Level 45. I can't do it that way. Alright, there we go. Bigger baggy waggy. Bigger baggy waggy. Okay. Chocolate banana. Alright. That helps. And move this here. Move this here. Got a whole bunch of this stuff here. Alright. And... Carnelian lump. Okay, that puts us at 197. Character level just went up. Sister just hit level 18. Pick a dye to drink. Alright. So now... Let's do 2 gold settings. And... 1 chain. That'll be for a necklace. And a band will be for a ring. See what we can do with this. Okay. Alright, 1 more ring discovery. So that means setting and band. And combine it with that. That should push us over 200. Yay! 200! Hold on, where's my button? Where's my button? Yay! Okay. Alright, looks like we're still dealing with gold.